GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Brazil comfortably reached the World Cup last 16 after Paulinho and Thiago Silva scored in each half to give them a 2-0 win over Serbia, who were eliminated. The 5-times world champions finished top of Group E with 7 points and will face Mexico in the second round. Serbia ended in third place with 3 points. Paulinho broke the deadlock in the 36th minute when he timed his run perfectly to reach Philippe Coutinho's lofted through pass and flick the ball over goalkeeper Vladimir Stoichkovic. Serbia forward Aleksandar Mitrovic had 2 excellent chances to equalize with close-range headers in the second half before Brazil defender Thiago Silva sealed the game with a near-post header from a corner in the 68th minute. Brazil 2-0 Serbia, Paulinho, 34, Silva, 67, Brazil 11, Becker, Fagner, Thiago Silva, Miranda, Marcelo, Casemiro, Paulinho, Coutinho, Willian, Jesus, Neymar. Serbia 11, Stoichkovic, Brukavina, Milinkovic, Vilkovic, Kolarov, Milinkovic, Savic, Matic, Tadic, Lajic, Kostic, Mitrovic. Reuters. Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Brazil 2-0 Serbiaft, done and dusted. Brazil have qualified for the knockout stages of the World Cup with a comfortable victory over Serbia, who are now eliminated. 93, Stoichkovic vs Neymar, the never-ending battle. The FK Partizan goalkeeper has foiled the Brazilian for the umpteenth time when saving low at his near post. 92, so by my calculations, we have 14 of our final 16 sides decided. Group H, that contains Colombia, Japan, Senegal and Poland, will be sewn up tomorrow afternoon. 90, 3 minutes of added time. 89, Josip Dermich gives Switzerland the lead against Costa Rica in the dying minutes. It doesn't change anything in Group E. Brazil will still be winners. 86, Neymar with his hands on his head as a 4-2 hit. His deflection sends him through. Stoichkovic channels his inner Schmeichel by coming off his line with all limbs flying to swat it away. 83, Willian plucks a crossfield ball out of the sky before cutting it back to Neymar, who thumps it straight into the ground. 80, Philippe Coutinho trots off. Tite is protecting the Barcelona playmaker with Renato Augusto coming on for the final 10 minutes. 78, this is like a procession for Neymar. Everyone's passing him the ball as soon as they get it. On a separate note, if England finish second, as things stand, then Gareth Southgate's side will play Japan in the last 16. The winner of that will then play Switzerland or Sweden. 75, I think we're done here. Thiago Silva's header has completely knocked the stuffing out of Serbia, who really should have leveled things up. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. 75, both of Thiago Silva's goals at the World Cup finals have been from corner situations, with both assisted by Neymar, previously versus Colombia in 2014. 74, who needs Marcelo, right? The corner rebounds out to Felipe Luis and the former Chelsea star thumps a half-volley that Stoichkovic pushes clear. 71, time for Neymar to open his boxes of tricks. He's doing all sorts with the ball as he tees up Philippe Coutinho, who wins the corner. Brazil 2-0 Serbia, Silva 68, game, set and match. Totally against the run of play, Brazil have doubled their tally and sent Serbia crashing out of the World Cup. Neymar sends a routine in-swing into the penalty area where the captain is waiting to thump past emotionless Stoichkovic. 67, Paulinho off, Fernandinho on. Just before Tite made that substitution, Mitrovic rises high and heads down, where a grateful Alisson gathers. Reuters. Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. 67, Brazil on the ropes. Serbia just keep pushing and pushing in search of an equalizer. Dusan Tadic cuts it back for Mitrovic, who blasts wide. If Serbia can convert one of these, Brazil's wobble will turn into a full collapse. They are offering nothing. 65, it's one of those nights for Serbia. Alisson dives to parry Rukavina's wicked cross straight to Mitrovic. The striker heads it straight at Thiago Silva and the chance is gone. Nice bit of encouragement for Serbia. 63, good news for Brazil. Costa Rica have equalized against Switzerland, 1-1, to cement their place in the knockout stages. You heard me, lads. Now let the hand break off. 60, chance. Brazil break at lightning speed with Neymar. He's ushered out to the left before his angled effort is blocked by Stojkovic. GETTYBrazil versus Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. 59, this is getting tasty now as the game begins to open up. Miranda doesn't have a clue where he's diverted Lagic's fizzed effort. Luckily for the Brazil, it goes over for a corner. 56, Lagic and Tadic exchange a few nice passes, but the Southampton midfielder, who's just signed for Ajax actually, misplaces the crucial ball. 55, Neymar wants to shine on the big stage like Harry Kane, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, says the ITV commentator. He's right. The Brazil star is being far too ambitious every time he collects the ball. 53, Willian finally gets involved. He weaves his way to the byline before sending a fierce across that Velkovic blocks. Not that he knew much about it. 50, yellow card peril. Nemanja Matic will miss the last 16, should Serbia make it, having chopped Gabriel Jesus down. 47, Brazil's official Twitter account has just released a statement about Marcelo's withdrawal. They say that the Real Madrid star felt a spasm in his spine. He's been medicated and is now fine. 45, and we are back underway. Serbia need 2 unanswered goals to cause a seismic upset. The good news is that they've scored in all of their last 15 competitive fixtures. No changes from either side. Goal. Coutinho chips a measured pass forward. Paulinho doesn't have to break stride and just lifts the ball over the onrushing keeper. Picked out. Twitter.com/KibFuckster7, ITV Football, added football. June 27, 2018 Brazil 1-0 Serbiaht. They've not been at their scintillating best, but Brazil are doing enough to lead Group E as the break. A moment of genius from Philippe Coutinho and Paulinho's bloody long leg separate these two. 47, Neymar attempts a 25-yard curler but he's skewed it wide. Leave those to Philippe. 45, 2 minutes of added time. This has been insanely scrappy since the opening goal. 43, Serbia win their 4th corner of the evening but another hopeless Lagic cross is cleared by Casemiro. This Serbia side is massive, why can't they deliver a decent set piece? 40, Philippe Coutinho has been directly involved in 3 of Brazil's 4 goals at World Cup 2018, 2 goals, 1 assist. GETTYBrazil versus Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Reuters. Brazil versus Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Brazil 1-0 Serbia. 37, Philippe Coutinho has nicked the limelight off Neymar. Deservedly so. Rather than throw himself on the floor constantly, he's actually influencing play and creating opportunities. Brazil 1-0 Serbia, Paulinho. 35, Switzerland's lead at the top of Group E lasted all of 5 minutes as Brazil make the breakthrough. Philippe Coutinho sends a beautiful chipped cross over the Serbia defense and Paulinho flicks it over the onrushing Stojkovic. 34, Lagic receives a booking for breathing on Neymar, who goes down like he's been shot. Silly and unnecessary theatrics. Mitrovic, who I don't think would mind me saying isn't the most acrobatic of forwards, attempts an overhead kick from Tadic's cross that flies over. 33, the Swiss have taken the lead against Costa Rica. Jamili scored the goal that sends Switzerland top of Group E. That leaves Brazil second and facing Sweden in the last 16. Reuters. Brazil versus Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. 33, Jesus. The Manchester City star beats the offside trap, sends Velkovic back to Belgrade with a smart turn before Milinkovic blocks his goal-bound effort. 30, and there's the first clear-cut chance. Gabriel Jesus bundles through a couple of challenges before squaring it to Neymar, whose flicked effort is turned away. Gabriel Jesus is receiving treatment on his ankle on the pitch. He's moving again, but that's another worry for tight. 28, a shot on target wouldn't go amiss, lads. Serbia's plan to frustrate Brazil is certainly going according to plan. My bet on Philippe Coutinho scoring from outside the box isn't .25. Both sides are pressing hard and fast in midfield. Brazil aren't being given any time or space to create. Serbia win a corner but Alisson races off his line to punch it into orbit. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates 22, still no theories on Marcelo's injury. All we know is that the Brazil star hobbled off the pitch in the 10th minute and tried to hold back the tears as he was escorted down the tunnel by medical staff. 20, Philippe Coutinho looks to unlock the defense with a clipped ball over the top, but there's too much mustard on that, and Serbia goalkeeper Stojkovic collects. 18, are Brazil taking this seriously enough? A few of their star players are drifting around the pitch without breaking sweat or influencing the game. 15, this could be a chance. Serbia have a corner after Kostic's shot was blocked. Kolarov delivers, cleared. 12, Marcelo is being escorted down the tunnel by two of the Brazil medical staff. He's in tears. Perhaps this is the end of his World Cup. Serbia are doing their best to stifle Brazil with a few late challenges here and there. Nothing really created from either side. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates 9, interesting. Marcelo has been forced off, but nobody appears to know why. He's hobbling a bit, but I think this could be an illness of some kind. He looks disorientated. I'll keep you updated with his progress. Felipe Luis replaces him. 6, more pressure from the men in yellow. Gabriel Jesus snips behind the static Serbia defense, but Stojkovic does well to deny him from point-blank range. The follow-up fell to Neymar, who pinged it wide from 2 yards. Luckily for him, the linesman flag was raised. 3, apparently today is exactly 8 years since Frank Lampard saw his legitimate goal against Germany disallowed. I can't help but feel that there was a bit of karma about the earlier departure. Brazil are straight at Serbia throats. The ball eventually arrives to Philippe Coutinho, whose effort is blocked. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Brazil 0-0 Serbia 1, and we're underway. It's win or but for Serbia, who are still pretty aggrieved about that penalty decision against Switzerland last week. Oops, I promised I wouldn't mention that again. AWWWWW1857, isn't that a nice picture above? Clearly the young lady on the right is trying to explain the possible group permutations while munching on some popcorn. National anthems 1854, blimey, are there any Serbia fans in tonight? Brazil supporters have packed this place to the rafters and belt out the national anthem. There's another huge cheer as Neymar is seen signing. Final countdown 1850, we're 10 minutes from kickoff. I'll now be taking predictions from y'all. No prizes obviously, I don't get paid until Friday. GETTYBrazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Rivaldo predicts, 1850, time for the sage wisdom of legend Rivaldo who, if you can believe it, is backing Brazil to win this evening. Rivaldo, now an ambassador for bookmakers Betfair, isn't expecting an early breakthrough and has advised Neymar and co to remain patient. Tights men may be on the plane home if they lose, so they can't afford to have a bad day. Rivaldo said, I expect another tight match, as despite needing a victory, Serbia will remain defensive, trying to manage things in the first hour or so and only taking serious risks in the last 25ths of a minute of play. They know that an early goal from Brazil would make their mission almost impossible, so I'm not expecting them to open the game too early. But once the game does open up with the Serbs forced to take a few risks, this will play into Brazil's hands and I'm expecting a 2-0 victory. Reuters Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Help 1845, no, not me. Neymar needs some. That's according to Brazil head coach Tite, who has warned that Neymar should not be expected to win the World Cup on his own. There is an excessive responsibility on Neymar in terms of success, and that is not the way to go, and the coach is not going to do that. Tite said, each one of us has our own responsibility. We should not place it all on his shoulders, the whole group will solve it. Can he do it? Of course he can, in some circumstances, yes. Reuters Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Good support 1840, her. Oh, she's Brazilian model Isabel Goulart. Perhaps best known for having been one of the Victoria's Secret Angels from 2005 to 2016. Apparently, Team News, Brazil 1835 Brazil named an unchanged lineup for their World Cup Group E match against Serbia. Gabriel Jesus was again preferred in Brazil's attack to Roberto Firmino, while Willian kept his place on the right of midfield. Brazil coach Tite rotates the captaincy, and this time the armband was given to central defender Miranda. Team News, Serbia 1830, Serbia brought in 34-year-old right-back Antonio Rukavina, defender Milos Veljkovic and forward Adem Lajic in their bid to upset the South Americans. Serbia, on 3 points, faced the huge task of needing to beat 5-time champions Brazil to qualify for the last 16, as a draw would leave them relying on Costa Rica to comfortably beat Switzerland. Reuters Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Twitter roundup. Andrew, a Brazil lost to Serbia and a Switzerland win, and Brazil joins the Germans at the airport. Debbie, happy to see the back of the Germans. Now it's time to see Brazil being punched out by Serbia tonight. Stevie, not a betting man, but if I was, I'd have a few quid on Serbia tonight. I think they are a good side. Brazil are under pressure and don't look vintage at all. Quite a bit of support for Serbia around tonight. That's mainly because Gareth Southgate's England are on course to play Brazil in the quarter-finals. FIFA Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. A risky business, 1815, I've just seen that Serbia have 6 players currently walking the suspension tightrope. One more booking and they'll miss their last 16 clash, should they make it. The line UPS 1810, okay, the sides are in and there's very little in the way of changes. None for Brazil, 3 for Serbia. Serbia 11, Stojkovic, Rukavina, Milinkovic, Veljkovic, Kolarov, Matic, Milinkovic, Savic, Tadic, Lajic, Kostic, Petrovic. Subs, Rajkovic, Tosic, Milivojevic, Spajic, Ivanovic, Živkovic, Prijovic, Radic, Grujic, Radonjic, Jovic, Dimitrovic. Brazil 11, Alisson, Fagner, Thiago Silva, Miranda, Marcelo, Paulinho, Casemiro, Willian, Coutinho, Neymar, Gabriel Jesus. Subs, Casio, Pedro Jeremel, Felipe Luis, Renato Augusto, Marquinhos, Fernandinho, Fred, Firmino, Tyson, Ederson. Referee, Alireza Fagner. Reuters Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Reuters Brazil vs Serbia, live World Cup score, goals and updates. Shave your say 1805. If you want to vent your frustrations, or discuss any issues in the world of football, within reason, then get in touch. You can either comment at the bottom of the page or contact me via Twitter using the hashtag Welcome 1800. Hello everyone, welcome to our live coverage of the World Cup. Germany are out, Germany are out, Germany are out. Did I mention that Germany are out? I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Defending world champions Germany crashed out of the World Cup after a shock 2-0 loss to South Korea. They finished bottom of Group F. Brazil will hope to avoid being another high-profile casualty this evening as they take on Serbia at the Otkritai Arena in Moscow. Make no mistake, the big guns under pressure.